Hi friends, welcome to Fun Learning. So today we are going to approach the National Cyber Olympiad question paper for grade 2. I hope you've subscribed to this channel. You've not yet done? Please do so because we already have posted a host of videos on science and maths Olympiad question papers for grade 1 and grade 2, and now we are approaching the cyber. But along with that, we'll continue posting videos for maths and science as well. So let's look at our NCO, that is the Cyber Olympiad paper for 2019-20. The question pattern is with 5 questions on logical reasoning, 25 questions to quiz on computers and IT, and 5 sections on the achiever section, which is high order thinking questions. And all these questions are based on Windows 7. So let's start. Our first section is logical reasoning. The first question reads, Neha spins the spinner having 3 different colors. Which of the following has equal chances to appear? Is it option A red-green? Is it option B green-blue? Is it option C blue-red? Or is it option D all have equal chances? So look at the spinner here and it has 3 colors green, blue, red and answer this question. I'll give you 5 seconds to approach this. I hope you have got your answer. Let's try to match it with our explanation. So here is a grid which has 4 sections colored as green, 2 sections colored as blue and 2 sections colored as red. So if we proportion green is to blue is to red, we'll see it is 4:2:2. So blue and red have the same proportion, that is the same number of chances to appear. That's why our answer is option C. Our next question is, there are dash girls between Shruti and Neha in this picture here. What are the number of girls between Shruti and Neha? A, is it 2? B, is it 3? C, is it 4? Or D, is it 5? I'll give you some time. Look at it and try to answer. Well, let's see if your answer matches ours. So there are all these 5 girls and we need to count girls between Shruti and Neha. So between them there are 3 girls. We don't include Shruti and Neha. Hence there are 3 girls in between them and the answer is option B, 3. Let's look at this question which says find the odd one out. Is it option A, B, C, D? There are these shapes given and you draw a logic and find the odd one out. Your time starts now. Well, let's go to the explanation of this and I'll tell you why I have chosen my answer as option D. If you go to this section of insert in PowerPoint, there is something called shapes. In shapes, these figures, so let's look at the sun first. If you click on this, there is an option for you to get the sun. Next is the epitaph. So again, if I insert and I go to my shapes, I have this figure which is actually from a flowchart delay. So if I select this and I just invert it or turn it by 90 degrees, I get the same image as B. The star, again when I go to insert shapes and select a 8-pointer star, I get something like this which on minor adjustment gives me this above shape. But option D is the only option which when I select, I don't get the direct option or don't get the full figure to draw this image. All I get is just a crescent which I can draw up here, but for others I need to select it separately. So I have to select multiple times. Hence I have chosen my option as option D. Now let's go to our next section which is computers and information technology. Our first question here is, in the MS Paint toolbox, the curve shape tool is used to draw dash. A, is it open curves? B, is it straight lines only? C, is it stars only? Or D, all of these? I give you some time to select your answer. Well, I hope you've got the answer right. The correct answer for this is option A. Let's see how. And here I've selected my curve. Once I've selected the curve and I draw a line and I click somewhere, you see how the curve is. So it allows you to give an open curve. Doesn't allow you to make a star or any other shape. Only thing it allows is the open curve. Let's go to our next. Which of the following paths runs our computer even during failure? Is it A, the webcam? Is it B, the speakers? Is it C, the stabilizer? Is it D, the printer? I've given the names for you to help approach and get this answer. Time starts now. Well, I hope you have your answer right. Let's look at the answer. It's option C. C is the stabilizer, which is an electrical appliance used to feed constant current to electrical gadgets like ACs, computers, even refrigerators, and protects them from damage due to current fluctuation that happens during power failure. Let's look at the next question. It says, this is the key which is used to give space after words. Alphabets. Let's look at our next question, which reads, this is the key which is used to give space after words, alphabets or numbers. If pressed 1, it gives the space of one character. It is A, the backspace, B, the space bar, C, enter, or D, shift. Your time to choose the correct answer starts now. So let's look at the solution. Let me bring up a few characters for you for explanation. So I have few characters here and I put my cursor here. Now when I click on backspace on my computer, it actually moves one step back and it deleted the number before the cursor. I again put my cursor here and click on spacebar. Well, it does give me one space or one character space between the letters. Well, enter, if I get my cursor back here and click on enter, it gives me a new line. So shift, if I just click on shift, nothing really happens. But if I click a shift with the alphabet, which otherwise if I click without the shift, you can see it changes case. So these are the functions of these buttons. Remember its functions and then approach the answer. Our next question is, with the help of a mouse, Raju can A. Point on menus, B. Draw and paint, C. Select multiple items, or D. All of these. So I'll give you some time to choose the right answer. Well, let's see. This is my mouse. I can actually point on menus here. Well, draw and paint. Okay, let's go to my board here. I can draw and paint if I select a line. This is the drawing and I can paint it also. So I'm able to draw and paint. Well, let's go back. How about select multiple items? So this. So I can select multiple items. Hence my answer is option D, all of these. So our next question is, what type of computer should be used to keep records of school students? Is it A, mainframe computers? Is it B, supercomputers? Is it C, personal computers? Or is it D, all of these? I'll give you your time to select the right answer now. Well, let's look at the explanation before choosing the right answer. Mainframe computers are powerful computers which are used to perform complex computing and processes millions of records each day. As you see in the picture, These are these vertical cabinet sort of computers which have the processor in it. The next is supercomputers. Well, it is the fastest computer in the world and they can process a large amount of data very quickly. In fact, it consists of tens of thousands of processors like these which runs billions and trillions of computations in seconds. So both of these are really high order computing processors. But do we need them to keep record of school students, which would be a mere 1,000 or say 10,000? Well, that is why we have a personal computer such as this or the ones that you are using, which is a general purpose cost effective computer that is designed to be used by a single end user, which is enough to maintain the record of students, and our answer that's why is option C. Next question. Which of the following keys should be pressed with symbol keys present at the upper part of the keyboard in order to type symbols? A. Print screen, B. Control button, C. Shift button, and D. Alt button. Well, I had explained this earlier, so let's see if you can choose the right answer. Your time starts now. Well, I hope you have the right answer chosen. It is option C. So why don't we try this now? Here I'll insert a text box with some numbers. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I click shift and I click on 6. Then I click on shift, click on 7. Shift, click on 8. So all these pictures come in. So these are the symbol keys which appear when you click on shift and the number. So our answer is option C, shift. Our next question is, click the dash mouse button twice quickly to dash the icon, program or document. A, is it write and copy? That is, click the right mouse button twice quickly to copy the icon, program or document. B, is it left open? That is, click the left mouse button twice quickly to open the icon. C, is it left select? So click the left mouse button twice quickly to select the icon, or D, is it right select? That is, click the right mouse button twice quickly to select the icon, program or document. I give you your time now to choose the right answer. So let's see the mouse first. The mouse has a left click as shown here and a right click. So if you double click on left and double click on right, what happens by pointing to icon? Let's see. And here are my icons. So if I click left once, it just selects. You see, it is just selecting. But if I do my left click 2 times, it actually opens the application. Similarly, if I do right click once, it gives me a menu option. If I do right click twice, again same thing happens. So my right answer is option B. So click the left mouse button twice quickly to open the icon, program or document. Our next question is, what is an app? Option A, it is an application software. Option B, it is designed to help the user to perform specific tasks. Option C, it is available freely or at a nominal price. Or option D, all of these. I'll give you time to think and choose the right answer. Well, I hope you've got your right answer. Let's look at the app on your mobile phone. So I've highlighted an example of an app. So if I enlarge it, these are some of the app icons, and when you click on this A button, if that is your app store, you go to a section where you can install it for a very small price or sometimes even free, and then you get all of these icons. So All of these are correct options or correct statements for an app. So our answer is option D. Our next question is, MS Paint can be used to dash A. Draw pictures, B. Open images, C. Color pictures, or D. All of these. So I'll give you your time now. Well, the right answer is option D. That's right. All of these. This is my MS Paint. I can draw like this. I can color like this. And I can also open a image like this. So don't save and I open an image. So I can do all of these. Let's look at our next question. A lightweight and compact machine capable of doing everything which a desktop computer can do is A, B, C, D. Use your knowledge and choose the right answer. Well, I hope you've got it correct. It is option D, which is a laptop, which is actually a compact version of your desktop computer. And not a stabilizer, not a tablet or a printer. Now we go to our Achiever section. Let's look at our first question. The name of some devices are given in jumbled form here below. Which of the following is correct about all three of them? So these are 1, 2, 3 which you should unjumble or unscramble, and then is it option A, that is 1 is used to enter data into computer while 2 and 3 are used to get data from the computer? Is it option B, where both 1 and 2 are used to enter data into computer while 3 is used to get data from the computer? Is it option C, where both 1 and 3 are used to enter data into the computer while 2 is used to get data from the computer? Or is it D, all three of them are used to enter data into the computer? Well, before I leave you to find the right answer, let me give you a quick tip to unscramble. For unscrambling, always write the letters in a circular way so that you look at each letter and then arrange it. So let's start and try to get the answer in the next 5 seconds for me. Well, I gave you a little longer. Now let me help you unscramble and let's see if you've got the answer right. So the first option is actually joystick. The second is a keyboard. The third is a mouse. And all of these three things are used to give instructions to computer, and hence all three of them are used to enter data into the computer. Our next question is, which of the following type of brushes is used to draw the given image in MS Paint of Windows 7? Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it option C? Or is it option D? Choose your right answer and then I'll explain it to you. Well, let's look at each of them. Option A is spray, option B is a brush, C is a pencil and D is a pen. So let's look at our spray. So let's select all the different brushes type. The first is spray. So with spray, can we select this star that they have drawn? Okay, now let's look at the brush. It gives a straight line. Let's look at our pen. Well, this is more of a marker pen. Okay, and then our last option was a pencil, which gives a thin line. So clearly, it is the spray which matches what is given in our figure. So our answer is option A. Well, with that, we come to the end of our session. I hope you've enjoyed this and do like and subscribe to this channel so that you are in touch with the new videos that we put in. And our next video is going to be another Olympiad question paper for you to solve. Keep tuned until we meet again. Take care.